Hello everybody and welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise! We have new armor on! We don't have the ramp up skill, but we have the new armor. We actually can't do the ramp up skill yet. Now, these guys are done training. I mean, it's nice and all, but let's just do that. Let's come over to Iori.
Are you looking for a buddy?
Let's see. Oh, he actually doesn't have that many here. Ah, we won't rename it. There's a level 18. There's a 19. Here's Yamato. Battle Dog Yamato is best dog.
Roger.
And we have a bunch of 16s. Let's get them hired too. At least a few of them.
Great choice.
May as well just hire all of them. And yeah, there we go. Also, the Meowcenaries have come back, which is why we're over here in the first place. So, you know, we get all this. Blaze nuts, pretty nice. Wet fish, jelly. That's not what I was hoping for, but I'll take it. Some sharp claws, wrathless scrap. Now, they sometimes discover small-scale rampage outbreaks during their surveys. Though that'll be added as the thing. I've actually only seen this happen like once. Like, it's not a thing here. Let's see. Fish, double fish. Let's select some buddies. We have this level 18 over here. We have this 19, this 18, this 18. Yeah. There's our Meowcenary group now. Because they're just kind of better. Our traders, I think, are both still under 15.
Welcome to our trade ship. Have a look.
Clear out what they all have. Let's see. So we have this. You were doing Thunderbugs. Like Arthur there was only level 11. So, yeah.
The more you lose. It's important to take your time when necessary.
Now, better bugs are handy, but 100 is more than enough. Again, we can search for these various fish, but I don't really need those fish. Though, Armored Bream could be neat to get, so... Let's go with Popfish.
All aboard. Let's go.
We don't really need to see the cutscene. And they can do Speedy Bargain. I'm gonna Lagani Apple just so that they have 6 quests worth going. And bam! Sushi Fish! Mine. And I don't want any trade goods.
Very well.
Now, let's come over here. Buddy Dojo. Trading rounds 10. Now we can set up just our highest level ones and go from there. So we got 15, 15, 16. And now I think we're just down to a bunch of 13s. So 2 Bellicos and Billy. Let's get Billy in here. Yeah, I honestly wish the training was better. Like, if we had been boosting them this whole time, they would have been higher level. But that takes using Lagani apples. And we may have 16 of them, but they're still... We only have 16 of them. We'd have far fewer had we been boosting this every time. Like, I kind of wish Iori didn't just have that massive jump to having far better buddies. But, as mentioned, we are now going to go after that other small monster quest. May as well just eat before we even head in there. We now definitely don't have a need for this. So, well, I guess we'll just go with this, because we're not gonna need the chance of Moxie. Hey, trainer. That's always helpful. Right, as you probably noticed, yeah, as mentioned, training a buddy by hand is faster. Also, we have a lot of 2 subquests finished. I don't really want to transport things. Hunting helpers are easy. We'll be after bones, so.
Which quest would you like?
I want this one. Lost and found. Like, training buddies by hands is definitely the fastest for 2 buddies. But it's only 2 buddies. That's the issue. Also, I want to note, there is a lot more Bolflengo here than there would normally be here. So, if you want to make the Nargacuga light bowgun, or really anything that takes a Bolflengo head, this is the quest to get it. So if you didn't want it or felt you needed it for the Apex Azeros, you can just get it now. I didn't know you could climb that. Okay, you can't go higher than that, but I didn't know you could climb that. You see, right here, Bolfalangos. These aren't normally here. So, you know. I'm actually kind of hoping the Bulladrome shows up at some point. I know it would be a little weird for them to add smaller monsters, but we're already hitting harder than we were with the other one. And this looks cooler. Like, this just looks cooler. And this futuristic charge blade, which is pretty cool, if you ask me.
Nothing personal.
Doesn't really fit with our armor, but that's fine. And acute fangs, because we can get those from Bolfalangos too. High rank Bolfalangos, not low rank ones. High rank ones. We shall make our way up here. We'll just head straight for the wire bug, because that's what we're after. We want to head up to here. Because I believe... No, there isn't a wire bug right here, right. There's decently easy access to over here, though. Which is closer to where we want to go. Because I want to climb this entire thing. Because I can. It's here. Frickin' spiders are here. I'll kill them with fire. But I don't have fire, I have water. Which, you know, would also work, but it's not as satisfying. I say that as if I've ever actually burned a spider. I haven't. I'm way too terrified of them to try doing something like that. No, damn it. Give me great wire bug. There we go. Trying to get up here, because bones and ore. There's both up here. And some Jagras just chilling. They're not the only thing that can be just chilling up here. But the other thing that can be just chilling up here won't be chilling up here for a while yet. So...
Doing great. I'll put this to
I'll
good
just
use.
harvest your friend while you're over there. See, this setup is the bonus of actually having your armor and weapons working together.
See what you have.
Unlike what we've been doing, which is just wearing high defense armor. This is going to semi-limit what we do for other weapons for a while, because I do kind of want to keep the water train going. But if I just don't feel like making the water weapon, or the water weapon sucks for another thing, I'm just not going to make it. Take these mite seeds while I'm here. They're not the type of seed I know I'm going to need, but, you know. And here's more Bullflangos that aren't normally here. This is normally Jagras. So, yeah. Bullflangos everywhere. It is really nice finally having an equipment set that, you know, goes with my weapon. Especially where I'm so used to having that with my main save. Because it's just more effective. Guys, don't wake him up. Because I can hit him so much harder than you can. What was that? We spooked him.
Let's see what you have.
There's a pelt, as you might expect. Also, as you've probably noticed, both Lengo heads are pretty frickin' rare, so... Oh, I didn't notice I was actually... I needed to reload. I'm not good at paying attention to my weapon. I mean, I'm decent at paying attention to my sharpness, so I'm gonna stop and sharpen. That is so nice. That's what I'm used to doing on my own time. So much more handy. Hey, buddies. Poor Jagras. They really didn't ask for this. They're just here minding their own business, living their best lives, and we're just coming along and brutally murdering them. For probably not a great reason either.
Good use.
I mean, they are aggressive and territorial, so those are decent reasons to take them out. But I know how quests work. That's probably not why we're here. Also, my nose is really itchy. I can't. There we go. My nose is stupidly itchy. I was not expecting Frisk to shed as much as she has. Especially because our Husky hasn't even started shedding yet. So that's normal for her. She takes forever to shed, and then she'll have basically no fur going into the winter and be cold all the time. And currently, she's hot all the time. Also, before anyone might suggest this in the future, no, we are not shaving her, nor have we ever shaved her. We will let nature take its course. She's survived over a decade like this. It's not gonna kill her. Shaving her would actually do her more harm than good. Which is the thing, don't shave your dogs. Or animals in general. If they're not, you know, naturally naked, don't shave them. They don't need it. You might think you're doing good, and you're well-intentioned. Anyone that may do that. Animal's fur coat has the ability to filter out heat or cold. Whatever their current season is, their coat for that season is there to filter the hot or cold. Like, their fur coat actually keeps them cool in the summer. That's why it's thinner. It has different layers to it. Their winter coat keeps them warm in the winter. That's just how animals' fur coats work. There are some naturally naked animals. So, you know, you don't need to shave those, but they're fine. Well, they're not fine. they definitely don't like the heat. Or cold. You can keep them in a temperate area. It's actually pretty nice, like a middle ground. Because, you know, they don't have fur to help them regulate hot and cold. And clothing an animal is very difficult and awkward for the animal. And the person, really? Like, you know. It's not exactly the easiest thing to put a cat in a sweater. They don't tend to appreciate it. Hell, putting a cat in a collar, they don't appreciate that either. Which is kind of another thing. I'm just animal tips out the wazoo today. If you have an outdoor cat, make sure their collar is quick release. So that if it has a really tough, like if it manages to snag the collar on something, like if it's falling out of a tree and snags the collar on something, that the collar will give way so the cat doesn't strangle itself. That is vitally important to an outdoor cat's collar. It's fine to give them a collar, but make sure it has a quick release too. A lot of flea collars will have quick releases because outdoor cats tend to get flea collars a lot. So the makers of them were like, yeah, let's just put quick releases on that. My old cat Pee-wee would routinely get a flea collar, have it on her for maybe a couple hours, go outside, and come back without the flea collar on. She knew how to operate the quick releases, and she didn't like collars. But and also, before anyone asks, no, she was not named after Pee Wee Herman. She was named because she was small. A Pee Wee is a small thing. And she was small. Like, she was a little bigger than a big kitten. Like, she was not a big cat. She was small. Big temperament. Like, she'd wreck a dog. This little ball of fur had no fear. I just spent basically that entire quest talking about pets. Nothing overly new there, let's be honest.
This is gonna be easy.
Wait, I know where there's another hunting helper. Right here. Bam! I also know where there's another one. It's right over here. This is the one I was actually going for. There's a shiny here, so I'll take it. Thunder Beetle! Sounds like a really, like, cheesy kids cartoon. Like Thunder Beetle! It's like Thundercats, but bugs. I'd watch it. Let's be honest, I'd watch it. As long as it's good, I would watch it. That's kind of my baseline when it comes to cartoons. If they're good, I'll watch them. I don't care whether they're meant for me or not. I'll watch them if they're good. And stuff. And we got a single Bullflango head, thanks to whichever buddy it is. Well, it's technically Latte. I like to think that the Palamute is what plunders things, and the Palico gathers. I'm silly like that. I just like to think that Snow is pulling her weight. Here we are! And Master Hojo wishes to talk with us and give us a guild ticket.
Don't let me down.
Which is pretty neat. I want to show something really quick as to why we don't have the ramp-up skill. Because you might be like, hey, well, we have the tickets. Why don't we have the skill?
Very well.
It takes Defender tickets 5 and 6. we, I'm pretty sure, don't have access to those tickets yet. Like, at all. I'm gonna check, but I'm pretty sure we don't have access to them at all. Which means I'll actually get to set these up again. Slaying. Honey. Yeah, we can only get up to 4. So... why would anyone ever do that? Well, I suppose, get the Apex Beast Claws. But still, why would anyone ever do this? When this gives the same rewards, except no Apex Beast Claws. And this will be easier. Less time consuming.
Come back anytime.
But yeah. Our equipment is looking pretty good for the time being. With that said, thank you all very much for watching. And hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow. As we do stuff. I don't know exactly what we'll do yet. We'll do something. See you all then.